Ladies and gentlemen, friends and colleagues, I am David Calloway, President of the World Editors Forum. We're here today to honor a genuinely courageous journalist, a dedicated media pioneer, and a true believer in the power that the craft of journalism can have.
It gives us energy. It's been a tough 2 years. The first year a little bit harder than the second year. There are different challenges. At the beginning, we weren't sure we were doing the right thing. I mean, when you are getting this many attacks, exponential attacks, I actually had to think, did we get our facts right? So I went back over the data. Is our community telling us something? Are we out of touch? And then we realized this network was meant to spread disinformation and meant to silence, to chill our journalism, right? What happens if you get arrested? What happens if your tools get confiscated? What happens if you get stuck at the airport? What happens? How do we protect our young journalists, right? We've gone through all of that. And this award, in a strange way, is like a breath of fresh air, invigorating energy to tell us we're not alone. Others are behind us, and gives us new strength to keep going. When you're a war zone correspondent, you take the lay of the land, right? And before you even walk out the door, you look at how you need to go in, what you need to go in, and then how you can get out. You plan all of that out. And in a strange way, we've had 2 war zones in the last 2 years, both different. The first was online, and we needed to learn what that was. We needed to figure out how we survive it. That was part of that was realizing that these are psychological attacks, because if they hit you at your core and you stop reporting, that's the goal. If they hit your credibility and no one believes you, that's the goal. So learning the lay of that land, understanding what we need to do to get through it and come out. Then the second one is the legal battles, right? These are all, what's happened was that the social media, the weaponization is the arrow. Then the government, when President Duterte began to target us, other agencies, other offices came in, and the quality of a democracy is determined by the public space and the narrative your people believe. If they do not trust journalism, if they do not trust other voices other than government, then you're closer to a dictatorship. Fear happens for the first week. Like in the past, it's meant to kill your spirit. And, you know, like I said, in the past, they'll throw you in prison. All your imagined threats could paralyze you. And what I struggle with all the time for my entire team is to take those infinite possibilities and come up with plans that will deal with it so you are prepared for the worst. This is the time to fight, because if we don't fight it now, then the transformation will have happened, and we will lose the democracy that I chose to be a journalist in.
This is for all Filipinos who continue to fight for our values, to stand for the rule of law, and to #defend press freedom. My name is Maria Ressa. We are Rappler, and we will hold the line.